morning. It is 9:39 a.m. on Saturday, December 8th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis. I didn't just get up. I've been up for a little while. I got packed and everything because today is the day I'm flying back to Boston. It is still 5 more minutes. I'm a little drippy right now because I just got out of the shower. My hair's still wet. And just trying to get everything sorted. As a gift, my mom gave me this like a throw pillow, which is very nice and I love it, but doesn't easily fit into an already mostly full suitcase. Worked out though. Got it in there. Had to squish it flat, but it'll be fine. Saw 3 movies yesterday. Only one in the theater, but in the theater we went to see Creed 2, which was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I liked the first one an awful lot. I do recommend that you see the first one before seeing the second, ideally. But, you know, I'm not especially a fan of boxing, not merely out of just disinterest, but just because it's dangerous. You know, it like football, only even more so because the injuries sustained by people who participate over time, it's not incidental, it's like inevitable. Like pretty much I don't know, every boxer pretty much either retires early or suffer severe health consequences as they age, and that's a bummer, you know, and I kind of don't like the idea of encouraging that. I mean, I get it on a primal mano a mano fighting survival level, you know, I get that, but anyway though, boxing movies I am often able to enjoy despite having mixed feelings about the sport inherently, but it's a very good movie, and I highly recommend it. It's really well done, and it's kind of remarkable how it manages to pull real meat even from the sillier parts of the original Rocky series. It was great. I loved it. On disc, I watched 2 movies. One was was a 2011 kind of indie sci-fi movie called Another Earth, and it's kind of a magical realism piece where a second, apparently like mirror version of Earth appears in the sky, and it, you know, like it's over the course of the movie there's discussion of like what we know about it and all that, but by and large, because it's magical realism, it's not really interested in the actual details of what's happening so much as it's interested in telling the story of how this phenomenon affects the emotional landscape of the characters. And so in particular, when it first appears, you have a character who's this young astrophysics student who has a bright future, but distracted in the moment, she makes a horrible decision, and I won't necessarily spoil it, even though I think that's, you know, the little brief synopsis says it, but essentially makes a horrible decision, and her life is forever changed as a result. And so the other Earth is kind of this metaphor for like, what if there's another version of her up there that didn't do that? And it's really interesting, and you know, it's definitely a drama. It's not like, you know, if you're into sci-fi movies, it's not that much of one. It mostly considers some sci-fi ideas, but only at a very kind of individual scale for the most part. But I liked it. It's good on that level. And then what was and then Crazy Rich Asians we watched too, and it's primarily just a romantic comedy, and it's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it, and if that's what you're in the mood for, then great. And I know that that movie kind of got a lot of buzz just because it's one of the first sort of you know, Hollywood romantic comedies that features a mostly all Asian cast, and good. you know, I'm glad to see increased representation in Hollywood, and it's a fun movie, and I enjoyed it, so I recommend it. And I think now I'm, you know, pretty much covered. That was most of what I did yesterday. We did a few other things, but you know, now I'm getting all in the mood, the mindset of going back to Boston. And tomorrow I am going to be guesting and playing in a game of Dirty Secrets on Jim C. Ryan's Twitch channel. And I'll post on Twitter about that when it comes. So if you're interested in that, it'll be tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be posting about it. And in the meantime, I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes. It's Sunday, so I will be continuing my rewatch of Gravity Falls. Talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.